Hey guys, welcome to tonight's BB Can 7 chat.
Oh my god, it's episode 38. That means we are one episode away from the 2 hour finally.
It's the penultimate episode. Penultimate.
Last time Mark was evicted. Thank God.
Yeah. The pretty boys are donezo. They're broken up. It's over. It's garbage. Get it out of here.
It's trash. Alright, so it's just a game? Is it though? F no. Not to these guys. How could it just be a game when you're playing for $100,000?
There are some situations where it really is just a game decision, but you know, a lot of moves in this game are fueled by personal reasons.
Yes.
For sure. I'm not talking about Mark's eviction, I just mean in general.
Yeah. Alright, so tonight was the special eviction episode. It's a special eviction. Was Arissa's dress, were the sleeves connected at the back? So she couldn't like bring her arms?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about it.
That would have been cool. Not really. It's a special eviction, so change out of your sweats and underwears and put on some clothes.
Yes, Arissa announced this eviction to the house guests the morning after the final Power of Veto competition. So they were like just waking up and like laying around because the competition wasn't over until like 4 or 5,
right.
I can't remember, like 4 or something in the morning. So they were all like, wait, what? We're doing the eviction now? Yeah. It's eviction time now?
Huh?
So yeah, get out of your sweats and your underwears and put on some real clothes.
Maybe a tie. Alright, so if you remember last time we left off, yeah, Dane nominated Adam and Kira. And Adam has a sniff of that he's in trouble.
And he's right.
Yeah.
It's a stinky old turd. He is in a lot of trouble here because Dane, Anthony, and Kira made a final 3 deal and they were like, if the chance pops up, we're gonna take out Adam. We're doing it.
Alright, so it's time to play the veto. And it's called Veto Hunter.
This was so much fun.
This was my favorite competition of the season.
This was a BB Can themed video game.
It was a life-sized video game. You were the Super Mario. You were the Yoshi.
Yeah.
You were the
Luigi.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
You're all the Nintendo characters.
Yeah. So you had to solve 4 or 5 questions.
This was a mental and physical competition. So you got the best of both worlds here.
Yeah. You had to know your days. You had to be agile. You had to have stamina. You had to do well when it's freaking hot.
You had to have it all, baby. So
right. You could also shave off a minute if you found 5 coins. Bring, bring, bring. Yep. And put it in the special coin box. But you had to find pictures to answer the questions.
Right.
There were no fill in the blanks. It was pictures only.
The questions would be like, who was evicted with 3 eviction votes or whatever.
Who was evicted on an even day.
Yeah, things like that. So you definitely had to go back and think about things, really pay attention.
And actually find the answers.
Yeah, I believe there was a 1 hour max out time, so if you didn't finish it within an hour, get out of here. You're making us sad.
You freaking suck. Alright, so Kira could not find the box to lock in the correct answer.
Oh, that was so painful. They were just like, where's the pink box? I can't find it. I can't find it. And then they kept hitting their head on that little like doggy door.
Because it was a one-way only doggy door?
Yeah.
But what the hell? You're in a competition. You don't stroll around the competition.
Let's see a little hustle here. Come on.
I know. That was ridiculous.
Jeez.
And then they got lost. They just straight up got lost. Like, I don't know where I am. Yeah. Oh my god. Could they punch their way out of a wet paper bag?
Oh no. It wasn't looking good.
Alright, well, how about Adam in those red overalls?
I couldn't get over that. That was hilarious.
That was giving me everything.
He's like a tall Mario, right? He would be a Luigi, but Luigi wears green.
Yeah. He was a very tall Mario. And they actually had pants that fit him this time. He didn't have to wear the high water baby pants. So he was really chugging along. He was like, ooh, I'm going to work on 2 at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't chugging along so good. One of the questions fell off of the box where all of the questions were. I guess they were like magnetized or like stuck on there somehow, like Post-it note stuck on. And he couldn't freaking find it.
Ugh.
But he was the only one, I think, who got the 5 coins to shave the minute off of his time.
He did lose a bit of time there, though, looking for that clue.
Yes, a bit.
A bit.
Yeah. Anthony sucked.
Oh, God. We know he hasn't been studying his days all season, so he's just like, wait, what?
He also hasn't been working out.
No. I mean, obviously he's got like the but he doesn't have like the...
Does he have the Remember on his entry little bio package, whatever, he was like, I stopped working out a month ago.
He was sandbagging it.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, he disqualified himself. Dane was quick with a wabbit. He was all over the place.
It was a good competition for him because he is a shorter person.
He is up on his days.
Yeah.
And votes and
all that good stuff.
He did get stuck on one question though. And he left out a few people and it took him a while to actually figure it out.
You know, so there was drama here because everybody had their struggles. So it was like, ooh, who's gonna win this thing?
Well, Anthony definitely is not because he timed out.
He timed out.
Kira was 54 minutes. So close to sucking.
Yeah.
Dane was the winner. They didn't tell us right away what Adam's time was, but Dane was 25 minutes, and Adam was like,
Adam, for being like, what was my time?
Yeah. 4 minutes worse than Dane's.
I know, sad, right?
Yeah.
Sad. But one of my favorite parts of this season was the little, like, transition from the show to commercial break when it was all do-do-do-do-do-do,
yeah, and it was a video game.
In video game form. That was so fun. Thank you for putting in the extra effort, BB.
Video game from the 80s.
It was fun.
It was all pixely, and I loved it. It was a real throwback. Throwback Wednesday.
It was a real Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. So the pretty boys are celebrating.
And Adam is like, oh, like he was genuinely happy for Dane for winning. And they're like, pretty boys, we're too pretty for this, blah, blah, blah. Talking it up about how they're the greatest alliance. They're so loyal to each other, blah, blah, blah.
How freaking dirty was that? They know they're getting rid of Adam.
That's messed up. It's messed up. They could have told him right then and there, like, look, dude, I'm sorry, but it's not happening. Sorry.
Let's check in with the jury house because they're having a freaking dance party. It's dance house up in there.
Extended dance party.
And everybody's getting along so well. Corey's looking less than 29 with her beauty help from Samantha.
Don't forget, eyebrows are not supposed to be twins. They're sisters.
And Damien is teaching Esty ukulele.
Well, they were both teaching each other because Esty was all like, I'm teaching him chords and he's teaching me strumming patterns.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the one who was teaching.
No, both.
And then the party's over when Wet Blanket Mark walks in.
Ooh.
And drops the pretty boy bomb on everybody.
Okay, but like, they know who's in this alliance, but they were still questioning, is Mark in this alliance? Like, they've heard the information and they're still questioning it. It's crazy.
You know what really annoyed me?
What?
Besides that singing in the other room? What really annoyed me was how Mark was going on and on and on about, like,
he was really...
I was a part of the best thing in the whole world. And they were like, well, why are you here then?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Why are you here, bruh?
I'll show you why. I won't tell you. I'll show you.
Yeah.
And the video came up of Kira winning the HOH. Ow! Alright, so...
It seemed like the jury was pretty happy about that, BT dubs.
Yeah. He thinks that he's going to be able to sway the votes to make the winner whoever he wants.
Mark, you were not very effective in that way in the house. I don't see it happening in the jury either.
He's got delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
Alright, so Adam and Anthony have a chat.
They're like, alright, are we going to the final 3? What's up? Are we doing this?
And Dane walks in and...
This is after Arissa's announcement that the eviction was happening.
And they let Adam ask them if he's going.
Are you evicting me? Like, what is this? Because they were saying to each other that they were going to tell Adam before the eviction that he was going. They're like, yeah, we'll sit him down, we'll tell him like, man, blah, blah, blah. Well, when the time comes, they were just like, you can't just straight up be like, you know what? You're a really tough competitor. We're going to have to cut you. We're going to have to let you go. But neither of them wanted to say it.
So lame.
This was effed, man. It was lame. Effed. You worked with this guy the whole entire game, and you're just giving him the silent treatment instead of saying, like, we're getting rid of you.
It was terrible. They couldn't even look at him.
Yeah, they were crying. Adam's crying.
He said, no, we're going to the finals. It hurts, guys.
That's messed up. After they were saying, it just kills me how they were going on and on about loyalty the whole game. And they're like, well, we're going to get rid of you.
Yeah. So, Adam's not giving up. Is he going to pull out some oral?
No! This isn't baby of the year.
So Adam tells Anthony privately that Dane is going to take Kira to the finals.
Getting rid of me?
Dane's not taking you.
Big mistake.
Yeah. If you keep me, I'll take you to the finals. I won't take Dane.
I mean, he does make a good point here. Because what are the chances of Anthony actually winning the final HOH comp?
0.
And we see here that Dane is willing to cut his own ally, who he's been close with this whole time. What's to stop him from then taking Kira to the final 2 instead of Anthony?
He has a compelling argument, but I really feel like that alliance between Anthony and Dane is the real deal.
I guess so.
I feel like it's the real deal. I've never heard Dane talk about cutting Anthony ever in the entire game.
I can't think of it either, but then again, I'm kind of checked out.
Right? Alright, so it's eviction time. But first, let's soften the blow.
This was nice.
You're all having an impact on the outside world. Here are some randos telling you how great you are.
They had some messages from some of the audience members from one of the live eviction episodes. I thought this was really sweet. They were
nice.
Like, you're like an inspiration to me, blah, 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 blah. Everybody was wearing plaid. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, not everybody, but...
Oh, Canada. Does everybody wear plaid up in Canada?
Why not? Plaid's great.
It is great. Alright, so now the knife. Dane, what's going on? I'm not using the veto.
Wouldn't it have been crazy?
Or, I'm not using the veto.
Oh yeah, he had to pop out his teeth first.
Right.
Oh my goodness. You're more than that. So he
not according to the show.
I know, he wanted to leave all the responsibility on Anthony. Did you notice when they were
that was smart.
Well, did you notice when they were not telling Adam that he was going that Dane kept like looking over and being like, Anthony, what are you gonna do? Like he didn't freaking know. Come on. But yeah, Anthony will be the sole vote to evict this week.
All right, so it's time for the pleadings. Kira said, do whatever's best for your game.
You owe me cuddles.
As long as that's getting rid of Adam. Now cuddles. All right, and then Adam said, listen up. Dane's not taking you to the finals, Anthony, but I will.
Take me to the end. We're going to the final 2. And Dane's not going to take you.
And then Anthony could not be outdone by Adam's speech.
Oh my goodness. The freaking Lion's Den. Anthony's like, I was protecting everyone all season. Now it's time to make a decision for me.
Now it's me time.
Yeah.
And I say, Adam, get out. Even though you are like the best player in the world.
That's what he said. So he voted to evict Adam. That was it. And then it was time for some double punch hugs. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Wow. Wow.
I was waiting for someone to like throw up from the impact there.
I'm sensing a nice camping trip coming up. All right, so.
What does that mean?
Broke back?
Oh, I don't know. But they were all crying, blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Okay, Adam was evicted.
I
feel like they really did him dirty.
They did do him dirty. And Arissa said,
blindsided, whoa.
You're going home. Well, you're going to jury. So, he said he wasn't blindsided. He suspected it.
He really did suspect it. He had been asking for a while, are you guys going to freaking
do me dirty?
dump me or what?
And they were like, no, no.
Yeah, so he knew that it was definitely a possibility.
And Arissa said, now this is very telling because we were saying, well, who's he going to vote for in the finals?
Yeah, well, because on his way out, he was all like, you guys know who I'm going for or whatever.
No, we don't. Tell us.
Who? Tell us. But then, yeah, from this interview, it seems pretty clear that he will be rooting for Dane.
He feels betrayed by Anthony.
Dude, Dane's been doing you dirty, too. You should definitely feel betrayed by both.
Yeah. And then, is this a real thing with Samantha?
He says.
Did you have real sex? The answer is yes.
He said it was very real.
And Arissa said, wow, that's cool. You are respected and loved, and I'm going to name my baby after the Pretty Boys Alliance. I'm going to call it Mardanthony.
No!
No, she's not.
I feel like I don't
Probably
see
gonna call it Archie.
Julie, yeah, right, that'd be cute. I don't see Julie Chen ever being like, you are loved and respected to somebody who's evicted.
Hell no. No, this is a freaking game. This is not...
Alright. Well, you know, it could, I'm sure it feels like the end of the world when you're freaking voted out like that.
When your pile of cash
when you're first
dies.
voted out. And then once you're out, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. I still have a life outside of this.
Hey, he still has Samantha.
And honestly...
He doesn't have to kiss that dirty napkin anymore.
When he was talking about her, it was all very sweet. You can tell there is a genuine connection there, so good for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I could see the two of them going the distance.
You never know. Alright, so...
Eh?
So, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the 2-hour finale. Let us know what you think in the comments and who you're rooting for. And until then,
Much love.